Board?
Yep.
Alright, and we'll go in 5,
4,
3, 2, 1. It's a little bit behind today, but that's alright.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright.
You gonna do an intro or you want me to?
I can do one.
Oh, okay. Alright. Go for it.
Or have you got one?
Oh, I've got one.
Oh, go for it.
Okay.
Seeing as how you pre-planned one. Yeah.
Welcome to this week's episode of We Divided by Zero.
Wait, stop. What? Before you go. Let's both do ours and we'll see who's better.
Alright, who's going first?
Let's have a little intro off.
Alright, intro off. Alright.
Yeah, okay, go.
Alright. Welcome to this week's episode of We Divided by Zero, the podcast that thanks Paul Walker for dying, so now there's no more Fast and the Furious movies. I'm Will.
And I'm D. That's pretty good, actually. Beats mine. I'm not going to do mine now.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
No, you should, because now
mine.
I feel bad for saying that his death was a good thing.
Well, how long ago did it happen?
Yesterday or today?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's that recent, is it?
Yeah, I think
Fair
so.
enough.
Yeah. And
Okay.
ironically, I think he died in a car crash.
Oh, wow.
Don't know if he thought
There
he
you
was
go.
in the movie or Vin Diesel was chasing him or...
Yeah. Maybe he was trying to Tokyo drift and he couldn't make it happen.
Maybe.
Yeah. Is it too soon?
Well, possibly.
Right.
Damn, I was really waiting for Into the Blue 3 where you got to see less of
Yeah.
Jessica Alba's bikini. Oh, dear.
When Vin Diesel goes to the funeral, is he going to cry Vin tears?
What a Vin
Vin
tears.
Diesel's crying Vin tears. I don't know, the big muscly tears. I don't
Oh,
fucking
okay.
know. It's a terrible joke. Yeah.
That wasn't...
Yeah.
So what was your intro? Go on.
Oh, mine was going to be, welcome to this week's episode of We Divided by Zero, the only podcast that's resealable for your freshness. You know those Ziploc bags? Oh, fine.
Oh,
don't say
right.
anything. Fuck you.
I was like, what's refillable for your... Sealed?
You know, those
Don't you mean
Ziploc
sealed
bags?
for your freshness?
No, it's resealable.
Oh,
I don't
resealable.
know.
I thought you said refillable.
No.
I think you said refillable.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, and if you didn't,
We'll
I'm
have
going to
to
go
go
back
back
and
and check.
edit it and say refillable over your
And
podcast just to make this right.
It'll cut in.
Yeah, just like the
Refillable.
time, just like the Doctor, I'm going to travel back in time and edit the start of this
Yeah.
podcast to change the future.
Yeah, I would.
So, did you
Yeah.
watch the episode?
I've got many, I've got questions.
All right.
Listen to this.
Okay.
Hear this?
Yep.
They're all my pages of questions I've got.
All right, go. I'm ready. Number one, go.
I'm a complete Doctor Who noob, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all of the people who love Doctor Who, you'll have to bear with me while Will gets completely frustrated at answering these questions.
Okay.
So I'm about 10 minutes in, right?
Right.
I've only just started to watch it.
Now, you did watch The Day of the Doctor, the 50th anniversary episode?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. It's the one where he flies around in a TARDIS, right?
Yeah, that's every episode, but go on.
Oh, he's already angry.
Okay.
Listen to you. You're real antsy about this. You want to know what I'm going to come up
A little
with.
bit.
All right. So first of all, here's what I don't understand. Right?
Right, go on.
Why haven't they changed the intro music? Is it a 50 years special? Is it 50 because it's 50 years?
Yeah, it's 50 years, but it was off the air for a number of years.
Right.
if
So
you
how do
wanted
they
to
count
add-
those years?
If you had to add it consecutively, it's about 36 years of episodes.
So why aren't they doing a 36-year special?
Because there was a gap, and it's been 50 years since its first airing.
Yeah, but that's not acceptable. I thought maybe it stood for like this was the 50th special they've done, and they finally
No.
think they've got one right or
It's
something.
50 years since it first aired.
Right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right, go. Question
But
2.
then in 14 years, are they going to get to do like a real 50th special? We've actually had 50 years of episodes.
Fuck, this is going to be painful. All right, question 1 was why don't they change the intro music?
Yeah.
Because it's iconic, and they have slightly changed it. Oh, no, okay,
Can you
sorry, I
sing
know what you're
some of
saying.
it?
No, hang on. The 50th episode, the one you watched, they showed the original opening credits
Right.
for nostalgia.
Okay.
If you'd watched any
All
other
right,
episodes
okay.
in your entire life,
Right.
if you were in
Because
any,
I'm watching
if
it
you-
going...
if you were in any way cultured and cool and had watched any other episodes of Doctor Who, you would notice, yes, they don't show the same black and white intro year in, year out.
Doctor Who's for fucking hipsters, man. Do you drink designer beer and watch your Doctor Who?
It is not for
It's for, like-
hipsters, and if any hipsters are watching it, go fucking kill yourself. Throw yourself into the fucking time vortex.
Right, fair enough. All right, because I'm watching it going,
It is
update
not
your
for
special
hipsters.
effects department. Fuck, Jesus.
All right.
Right.
Question
okay.
2.
Been going for 36 years and you're 36 special.
50 years. Question 2.
All right, so we cut in on the chick and she's teaching in the school, right?
Yes.
This is the opening scene.
Yeah.
And the dude runs in and he's like, the doctor
Yeah.
has left a call for you, and she gets all excited because she knows it's Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And she jumps on her bike,
Yeah.
and we watch a series of sequences of her riding her motorcycle to the TARDIS, to the phone box.
Yeah.
And, wait, is it a phone box or a police box?
It's a phone box. It was a police box, which they had telephones in them in those days. The actual
Right, so you
real
went in
police
to call the
boxes.
police.
No, it was
right,
for
so it wasn't
police
just
to use to call headquarters.
The fuck? Right, okay,
Yeah.
alright. What if I just want to make a call and I'm not a cop?
No deal.
Oh, okay. These are just one-word answers from you now. Should we go on to another topic, man? Because you're
No,
already
go
angry.
on. Question 2.
So
yes.
we're shooting between wide shot of the motorcycle,
Yeah.
and then just really tight in close shot of her face.
Yeah.
So it's obvious she's in front of a green screen,
Yeah.
and the wide shots are a stunt double
Yeah.
riding the motorcycle.
Yeah.
The motorcycle journey is completely flat, and it goes for about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Why does she need a stunt double? How important is this woman
Well,
to popular culture?
she's the current companion, so if she died, probably not very, because it's a time travel show, so Stephen Moffat could easily do anything he likes.
Couldn't she just reincarnate or
Yeah.
regenerate?
No,
or whatever
she
the
doesn't
fuck they
regenerate.
call
But
it?
yes, valid point. Why does she need a
Right.
stunt double? Maybe she's never ridden a motorbike in her life.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So have any of the actors ever actually died in real life and they've had to like pull a regenerate story to cover for their character?
Possibly, not that I'm aware of, but possibly.
Right. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
So the current Doctor better watch out, because if the Illuminati's after him and they kill him, just watch your back. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, good. Yes.
So she rides into the TARDIS, right?
Yes, she rides into the TARDIS, yes.
Okay, she rides into the TARDIS, and Doctor Who's sitting there,
Yep.
and he's reading a book, and
Yes.
it looks like, the cover of it looks like the Dummies Guides books.
Yeah.
You know those Dummies Guides to using the internet, right?
Yeah, that was a bit of a joke.
Well, the book is... He's reading a book on quantum mechanics.
Yeah.
Can't he already fly his police box into other dimensions?
Yeah, it's a joke, dude. It's a bit of a joke that the Doctor's reading the Idiot's Guide to Quantum Mechanics because he's an expert in it.
Exactly. I'm like,
It's a
why the
joke.
fuck do you need this book?
It's a
I don't
joke.
get the joke.
It's a joke. It'd be like The Rock reading a guide, The Idiot's Guide to Gaining Fake Steroid Muscle and Shitty
Hey.
Acting.
The Rock can read whatever the fuck he wants. You just shut up.
The Idiot's Guide to
I'm
Shitty
thinking-
Acting and Shitty Movies.
Oh, you're real angry.
The Complete Idiot's Guide to Being a giant douchebag of a fucktard.
Oh,
Take that, bitch.
whoa.
I don't mean that,
offended
Rock.
much?
Please don't come and beat me up, Dwayne Rock Johnson.
Because I'm thinking the TARDIS is real little on the outside and real massive on the inside. I'm pretty sure he's figured out quantum mechanics.
Yes, he has. It was
Yeah,
a joke. Okay, question 4.
All right. Okay. Why does he wear a bow tie?
Because he thinks bow ties are cool.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
Not all doctors wear a
Does-
bow tie, just this one.
Does each doctor have a little... I know we spoke
Yes.
about the scarf last week, so
Yes.
each doctor has a little fashion, like... quip.
Yes, they all have their own unique fashion quip, yes.
Right, okay. Shall we stop?
Except,
Like, I
except
really
David
honestly-
Tennant, the previous doctor, his wasn't a fashion quip, it was just fucking retarded. He wore a suit with Converse shoes.
Whoa, jeez,
Yeah.
calm down. Maybe we should stop this, man.
No, I'm
really
alright.
feel
I
like
can
you're-
go a little bit
Are you
longer.
sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, found a plot hole.
Oh, really? Okay.
Here we go.
Alright, expert, go for it.
They give a high five,
Yeah.
and it sets off something, and it turns out they've been picked up by a giant crane in a helicopter that's flying through the air.
Yeah.
Right, and then we cut to the bitch sitting in front of the river, and she's on the phone, and she rings the doctor.
Yep.
And she's like an agent of Hint or Hike or whatever the
Unit.
fucking agency's called.
Unit.
Unit?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's like, Doctor, we found the TARDIS. And he goes, I know I'm in the TARDIS, right?
Yeah.
If you're being flown away
Yeah.
by a crane in a TARDIS
Yeah.
that can shift through time,
Yeah.
why did he stay there? Why didn't he just TARDIS somewhere else away from the crane that was carrying him?
That I must admit to me as well was a little annoying and weak.
Yeah, blam.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah. So yes, that I agree with. It was a little bit stupid. Plus the convenient handles underneath the TARDIS. I mean, we've never really seen the bottom of the TARDIS, but yes, the convenient handles that were suddenly there for him to hang on to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was a little bit lame for my liking, but yeah.
Yeah. So it turns out UNIT like investigate aliens and shit like that.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Haven't Mulder and Scully got that covered already?
They retired.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
And no, Mulder really was pretty shit. I mean, he spent 7 years trying to find that aliens even existed, so couldn't really say Mulder and Scully.
They were pretty shit, weren't they?
They were shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it got to the point where like every episode was Scully, there's aliens, and she's like, no, there's not. I'm a scientist. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
I mean, even that episode where she gets butt fucked by the alien and probe, she still didn't believe they existed. So I don't know if that actually happened, but in my mind, it did.
Must have had too much to drink. Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah.
So they've got this painting, right?
Yep. Okay. Yes.
So this is where the story goes really weird.
Yeah.
Because they talk about the Time War,
Yes.
right? And it shoots to the Time Wars.
Yes.
And then everyone's shooting at each other with lasers.
Yes.
Yeah, so they use Star Wars lasers, man. They're like all different coloured and shit.
What else should a laser look like?
I don't know.
There you go.
But there was like green ones and blue ones and shit. They look like lightsabers
Yeah.
shooting through the air.
Yep.
Yeah. They needed sharks with lasers.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the last thing I want you to explain to me because you're getting real upset.
Okay, yeah,
Lucky
go
I
on.
didn't watch the whole episode.
Yeah.
The Daleks.
Yes, the Daleks. Yes.
It appears to me.
Yes.
Well, the thing that they say, exterminate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude that does the track for that, is it just one voice?
Yeah, it's one dude,
He must
yes.
be picking up royalties for the last 36 years.
Well, they've had different people over the years, but yeah, go on.
Oh, okay. Right. Seems like their language is pretty limited. This is what I want to know.
Yeah.
All they seem to be able to say is exterminate.
Yeah.
So all they're really good for, like, is killing people.
Yeah.
And then getting, like, cockroaches and shit eradicated from their house.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if they want to order a pizza or some shit? How are they going to do that?
They can say other words than exterminate.
What if they want to go through a drive-through?
They can go through drive-thrus.
Can they?
Yes.
But how are they going to speak to the drive-through
They
attendant?
talk. Just because you've only watched one fucking 2 minutes of one episode and heard them say exterminate,
Right, okay.
they do talk.
All right. So in the time, how come he hasn't pulled out his sonic screwdriver yet in the Time Wars? Or have I not watched enough
You
yet?
haven't watched enough.
Okay.
My brain hurts.
Does it?
I kind of wish
Who
I was-
wins between his sonic screwdriver and MacGyver's knife?
Well, the sonic screwdriver, obviously.
Why?
Because I don't see MacGyver's pocket knife doing all the shit the sonic screwdriver did.
Right. The sonic screwdriver can do way too much if you ask me.
Except fix MacGyver's fucking mullet cut.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, why didn't he give himself a haircut with that fucking pocket knife?
Oh, no. It's got a little pair of scissors
Yeah.
in it.
That would have been
Maybe
the
he
most
did, and that was the
obvious.
result.
Or maybe he just used it to manscape his pubes into a mullet as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
MacGyver pubes. Manscaped. Yeah. Who wins between a sonic screwdriver and a lightsaber?
Oh, that's a tough call. I mean, a sonic screwdriver has obviously infinitely more number of uses, but a fucking lightsaber is cool as shit.
Yeah, that's true. Can the sonic screwdriver shoot lasers?
No, it can't. No.
Right, so it just like controls things and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll leave you alone now. You seem
Okay.
suitably angry
I'm a
at
little
my
angry,
ignorance.
So if you had, getting onto that topic then, if you had a lightsaber, tell me three things you would use the lightsaber for that are not like lightsaber fighting or cutting down blast doors. Give me three. If you had a lightsaber, a real one in this time and year,
Yeah.
tell me three things you would use it for that would just be because you could.
Oh, shit.
Just because you
I don't
could
know,
because you had a
man.
lightsaber.
Just because you could because you had a lightsaber.
Yep.
Well, it's only good for cutting shit open, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd probably use it to open my Doritos.
Okay, yep. So
'Cause that'd be
clean
fucking
cut off
cool.
the top of your Doritos packet. Yep, I like it.
Clean cut off the top of the Doritos packet.
Yep. Could you? Are they? I wonder how hot they are. I wonder if you could wave it over the top of your nachos to melt the cheese.
Yeah, you could melt the cheese with your lightsaber.
All right, so cutting the top off Doritos. What else?
I don't actually know.
Don't know.
I'm not in many situations where I need a sword or a laser sword.
Okay.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah. There's times when it'd come in handy.
Right.
Yeah. Well, one thing I'd probably do
Yeah.
is drive along the freeway, stick it out the window, and just chop down light poles. Because I just think that'd be funny and cool.
Right. So you're using it as a nuisance sort of.
Yeah, just pure vandalism.
All right. Oh, I might try to. Jedis can throw it and then catch it with the Force, can't they?
Yes.
I'd mow my grass like that.
You'd what?
I'd
Mow your
my
grass.
like
Very
that.
smart.
Yeah.
So you just have a spinning lightsaber controlled with your mind while you're eating Doritos.
Yeah,
So
pretty
you're
much.
sitting in a lawn chair, bag of Doritos, lightsaber in the shit
Lightsaber's
of your
just
mind.
twirling around.
Yeah.
Because I figured that the lightsaber comes along with the Force. I get to use the Force at the same time.
Okay, fair. It's a package deal. All right. Yes, you got the.
Yeah.
You bought it. You bought it at the right time with your fuel. You got the discount offer. You upsized.
Yeah.
Well done.
I got the upgrade Force package.
The upgraded lightsaber package comes with
Yeah,
Force, but proper Force,
you
not
imagine that?
midi-chlorians.
You know how you go to get your fuel, right?
Yeah.
And the fuel guy's always like, do you want 2 Mars bars for $4?
Yeah.
And sometimes you take it, sometimes you turn it down.
Yeah.
If you're buying your fuel and the deal is, do you want a lightsaber and the Force in a combo, and you're turning that down,
You're an idiot. You should.
what sort of
kill
a
yourself.
dipshit does
Yeah.
that?
He
No, I
turns
don't want
down.
to spend the extra $2 on the Force.
Yeah, I just want the lightsaber. Wanker.
Take the Force and then make him give you your money back.
Yeah, proper
You want
Force.
to refund my money.
Proper Force though.
Oh, yeah.
Not midi-chlorians.
Yeah,
Episode
exactly.
4, 5, and 6 Force, not 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Midi-chlorians.
Yeah, I don't want a virus.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck,
want to be infected with fucking Yoda herpes.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want to be fucked up the ass by some Dagobah swamp rat just to move shit with my mind. Everything's got a cost.
You imagine Qui-Gon on his little radio communicator.
Yeah.
The boy's got AIDS. I mean, midichlorians. Same thing it is.
Oh dear. Actually, that's what they should do. They should do a fan. We should do that. Let's do a fan edit voiceover, and
Yeah.
that scene, and he's like, Obi-Wan, I need a metachlorian count, and then you voice over Obi-Wan. Well, Master Qui-Gon, he doesn't have the Force, but he seems to have old man herpes. That'll be all Obi-Wan. Or Obi-Wan's just like, well, he's got a bit of Force, but his ass is sore too. You fucked him, didn't you, Obi-Wan? You fucked that little boy.
Oh, God. This went real wrong real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's no Catholic priests in this fucking universe, so I had to join Jedi.
What else are you
In
using
fact,
your
what was
lightsaber
Yoda doing in that room with all those kids unsupervised?
for? Yoda's allowed.
And they all had the fucking helmets on, so they couldn't see what he was doing.
Oh, my God. Let's stop.
Okay, sorry. Does Yoda have a blue card? In case you don't know what a blue card is, foreign listeners, in this country, if you work with children, you need to get a police check and you get issued with it's nicknamed a blue card because it's a card that's blue.
Yeah.
And it says the police have checked you out and you're not a kiddie fiddler. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
wonder if
really
Yoda has
wish.
a blue card.
I really wish the title of the blue card said "Not a Kitty Fiddler."
Not a
That'd be
kitty
awesome.
Not rock spider. You get a certificate. And their symbol's a little fucking spider with an X, with a red line through it.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
Lord, the bureaucracy of being a Jedi.
That's
yeah.
it. All right, so you're mowing the grass and you're chopping the packet off your Doritos. What's the third use?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. What are you doing? It seems
I've
how you're
chopped
going to use it for nuisance.
Vandalism,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Okay, so I've chopped down light poles.
Yeah.
I think at one point or another I'd get home, can't find my garage door opener, so I just cut open the garage door. Just cut a hole in the fucking
that's bound to
garage
happen.
door. Yeah.
That's bound to happen.
Drive
yeah.
in, yep.
Probably if I was ever at a restaurant and I lost my wallet, instead of paying, I would just kill everyone, I suppose. I don't know.
Okay, Sith uses for lightsaber. Avoiding the restaurant bill.
Yeah.
Well, if you've got the Force package, wouldn't you just go, I already paid?
Yeah, but then you don't get to wield a lightsaber.
Fair enough, yeah.
I mean, you've got to really weigh up the times when you use the Force and when you don't.
I'd like to know what happens if you stick a lightsaber in water. Does it electrocute everyone?
Electrocuted, wouldn't you?
So, well, then I'd go up to a swimming pool and just stick it stick it in one corner.
Oh my god.
That's for peeing in my pool.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, have you ever seen those signs some swimming pools have? We don't swim in your toilet, so don't pee in our pool.
If someone wants to come swim in my toilet, they can be.
I know.
Guest.
I'd be like going up to going, man, I pissed in your pool, so if you want to come over for a swim. Better hurry up though, I just had a curry.
I'd take a bucket with toilet water in it.
Yeah.
Go, stick your hand in this, and they stick it in. All right.
Yeah, piss away.
We're even.
We're even. You take a bucket of toilet water and just throw it over the pool man's head.
Yeah.
You go to your local swimming pool. One, please. Splash! What the fuck are you doing?
All right.
I'm going to piss in this pool like a motherfucker. Oh, dear. That's
Fair
good.
enough.
That's good.
Yeah. All right. I've got another question for you.
Okay.
It's not about Doctor Who, don't
Okay.
worry.
All right.
It's actually along the same topic that we're talking about. Had a meeting at work this week, right?
Right.
And we had a new manager join us.
Yeah.
And our other boss decided he'd be all like cool and have a team building activity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he made everyone go around and say what supernatural power they would have, right?
Oh, I'd have the power to crush managers' fucking plans.
How annoying is this?
Yeah,
Well,
you know what I
said
do?
telekinesis.
You know what I would honestly say? I'd say time travel, so I could go back to the start of this meeting, come up with an excuse not to attend, so I wouldn't have to waste my time. I would do that. But yes, go on. What did somebody say?
Well, I think my career could be in strife because I literally said I would have telekinesis because when I'm sitting on the couch at home, I want those bag of Doritos to come to me. I don't want to go the other way around.
Right, yeah.
I actually said that.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit lazy, isn't it? I don't know.
You know what I would have said?
Yeah.
The power to change your wife's voice because when she screams when my dick's in her ass, it's really annoying. The power to cheat on your wife and not get caught again.
Again.
No, time travel because I want to go back and stop myself from sleeping with your sister. That's what I want to say.
Yeah. She would do it.
Invisibility, so I could disappear from this fucking boring meeting.
Yeah. Well, I bet you can guess. What do you think like 80% of the people said?
Fly.
Yep, they did. They did. And I'm thinking, fucking Qantas?
I would have turned around and said, you know what? I would have loved to have gone last. And just go something like, the power to put up with people's moronic fucking...
Oh, no. Jeez. Yeah. Why does everyone say flight? Because then I could go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. You can now.
Yeah.
Go down to Qantas.
The only thing is, too, with flight, people don't consider... You can't just say fly, okay? There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
There's science, bitch. G-forces.
Exactly. And atmosphere. Once you get out of the atmosphere, you're pretty much fucked.
You can't breathe and re-entry will burn you up. Even the air, if you fly too high, temperature drops.
Yeah,
the air's really thin. Turbulence.
That's right.
Just,
and you think so? Think about it this way, as a piece of logic.
Yeah.
So 80% of the people said flight. That means pretty much nobody's coming up with a new idea.
Yeah.
So where do you think they're flying that isn't the Empire State Building or any other tourist destination you can get to with a plane? It's not like they're flying to some weird places.
Yeah, it'd be annoying. You'd have to always fucking suit up with a fucking woolen clothes, a bottle of oxygen, goggles.
Exactly. And you're probably going to have to go to the airport and go through customs anyway.
Yeah, and not only flight, teleportation. That's the smarter option to fly.
Yeah, exactly.
Put some thought into it, retards.
Exactly. Actually, one girl did say that. She goes... she watches Doctor Who, actually. You'd probably get along with her. Yeah. She goes, I'd teleport because while you idiots are flying around, I'd be there in a second.
Real smart.
Booyah. Yeah. And what if it's real windy outside? What if it's raining?
Yeah. Lightning strikes. God. Bird strikes.
Yeah.
Other aircraft.
Just the freedom to fly. You're not going anywhere.
You're still going to have to go to work, moron.
Yeah. With all these people flying around, you think the government isn't going to tax it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay your registration to fly. Fucking hell. Idiots.
Dear.
Yeah. Anyway, apart from annoying you with all that, what's going on with you this week?
I had a really cool... I've been trying to think of a new television show to pitch that captures the science fiction craze of all these geeks at the moment.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, like, I've been trying to come up with a new idea for a television show.
Okay, yep.
Right? And I think I've cracked it. I think I've come up with something that hasn't been done before. Because if you go, it's set on, like... It's like The Sopranos, but it's set in a future world. Well, you just say it's just like The Sopranos in space.
It's The Sopranos, yeah.
If you say, I want it set just on a space station, you go, well, there's Babylon fucking 5... or Star Trek Deep Space Nine, or it's just a small crew in a ship flying around having adventures. Well, that was Fly, even though it only lasted one season.
Yeah, Stargate's been done.
I've cracked what combo hasn't been done with sci-fi.
All right, here we go.
You ready?
I'm ready for this.
A series that's set science fiction at the beach.
Science fiction at the beach?
Yep. Yeah, see? You've drawn a blank. You cannot think of anyone that's made a television show set in the future or in a science fiction background that's set on the beach.
No, not really.
There you go.
But what's
Bam,
going to happen on the
motherfucker.
beach?
I don't know.
But what's going to happen on the beach?
I don't know. It's set in the future and they're mining seawater and...
oh, yeah, that could work.
Some dude's in charge of like the port that, mines the seawater and it's all political.
Earth
and
could
shit.
be out of water and they could be like on the ocean trying to like desalinize it or something. Yeah,
yeah, it's like a platform
with lasers.
With lasers set in the future. But because it's on the beach, you get to have all these awesome, sexy fucking women's shots, which sells. So the network's going to be happy because we get to see some skin and get some advertising.
Oh my god! So your TV shows just turned into like a porn.
It's basically Baywatch with lasers.
Right. There's the pitch.
It's Pamela Anderson running along the beach with a fucking Blast Tech DL44 head solo gun.
Imagine. That's right.
No, think about it. Sci-fi at the beach.
Yeah, okay.
Someone's going to do that now,
So-
and I'm not going to get anything out of it, so I better go write the show.
What if they pitch sci-fi at the beach, but
Yeah.
the executive says, all right, but you've got to take Pamela Anderson now, not Pamela Anderson 20 years ago?
That's all right.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, you take it.
Yeah.
What if you said Miley Cyrus was in it?
Oh, I don't want that. She's dead. Episode 1, minute 1. It's the opening scene.
Opening credits. Not opening scene,
is
opening
her
credits.
bent over a fucking thing, twerking some alien, and in comes the fucking marshal of the seaport, of Seaport 5, Hydro Laser
you
Port
go.
5, blows
Seaport
her fucking
5,
head
he just
off.
came up with the show. He just came up with the show, Seaport 5.
That's it. No, it needs a spacey sort of title.
But it's on the beach.
No, I've got it. We bring in like a
Moon
HBO...
Beach 1?
No, think about this, right? We bring in like a HBO sort of gangster element for it.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of ports along this beach.
Yeah.
So there's 5 plants that process the seawater.
Yeah.
Right. And each one of them's got like a governor, like the head dude, or a marshal. Let's call it Marshal, and it's going to be Marshal, it's going to be called fucking Seaport 5.
Yeah.
And then these 5 fucking marshals they're like the captains of the mafia, of the Seaport fucking ocean water mafia, and they're all vying for fucking...
For power.
For the power to become like, regional governor of the planet.
Yeah, that's a good idea, because then you don't need one specific antagonist. The protagonist can be the antagonist their own right. Yeah. Are there any snorks involved?
I think there should be snorks of the slaves that are under the fucking water processing the seawater and they're oppressed. And
absolutely.
And fucking and then what's going to happen is Kevin Costner is going to team up with, what's his name? The Australian dude that was in Terminator and that fucking blue monkey movie, Avatar.
Yeah,
what's his
Mark
name?
Avatar? I don't know, fuck. Yeah.
Jake. No, that was his character in Avatar. Well, anyway, him and Dances with Wolves, because it was the same fucking movie. They're going to team
Avatar,
up.
Jake and Dances with Wolves, yeah.
It's going to call Dancing with Avatar Snorks.
Yep.
They're trying to free the Snorks, but we flip it on its head this time.
Yeah.
The Snorks are represented as like the oppressed race,
Yeah.
but they're actually not. They're evil little fuckers, and they need to be kept oppressed.
Right.
So instead of
Okay.
having
Because
it
if
that,
you let
oh,
them,
yeah, we're
they're like a
liberating.
pest.
So we make the audience believe that these poor little things are, slaves and that they do need to be freed.
Yeah.
But it turns out they're just murderous little
They're little
butt
fuckers.
raping. They love raping little girls and fucking drinking the blood of puppies.
I think that's a little rough even for HBO.
So like at the start of the season, for the first season,
yeah.
you're like thinking that the governors of these or the marshals of these seaports are just evil motherfuckers for oppressing this race. But it turns out, it flips it on its head, and then finally they let a couple out. One seaport gets closed down and they get out. And it turns out these things are little fuckers, and that's why we keep them oppressed, because they're actually evil. Flips it on its head.
Yeah, yeah. But why aren't we just killing them off? Oh, no, we need them. That's right, because they process
We need them to process the seawater.
the seawater. Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Jesus, that's a really good idea.
All right, should we just delete this bit of the episode and actually market
Yeah,
it?
probably.
In fact, copyright
We'll
it.
get
I've
it
already
pitched
started
together
writing
real
the
quick.
graphic novel, because I'm not going to do a television
Yeah,
show. It's a
okay.
graphic
Well,
novel. I'm going to start to write it. And so
Yep.
it's copyright, motherfuckers. By the time you listen to this,
Well-
I've already fucking copyrighted the whole idea. Except for
well, it already
Snorks.
is, because our voices published online are artistic copyright,
Right.
so, yeah.
And of
Our
course,
idea, yeah.
the bit about Kevin Costner and fucking Blue Monkey Dude and Snorks, we're not going to use that because that's already copyrighted property.
No.
In fact, actually, now we're in trouble now because whatever we use, they're going to say that's where we ripped it off from. But then again, fucking
yeah.
James Cameron stole that fucking whole idea from the book anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Allegedly.
Avatar's Pocahontas, so
Yeah.
allegedly. Yeah.
Well, it's not Pocahontas. Well, it's Pocahontas Dancing with Wolves in some book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Fair enough.
So
It's pretty sweet, man. That's a
Yeah.
good idea. Seaport 5.
Seaport
yeah.
5, sexy bitches. There's beach sex, and in the future, sand doesn't stick to your condom.
I'd imagine you in the pitch
fact,
meeting with HBO.
imagine that.
I just want to make one thing clear, right? I
Yeah.
don't care what direction they take, but this is the only thing I wanted.
And then, in fact, imagine that, right? Imagine this is a graphic novel, and you get to one panel, and one panel's the chick all fucking wet, ready to go. And she's like, oh no, let's go inside. The sand always hurts. And he's like, this is the future, baby. Sand resistant condom.
All right.
There's a couple of panels
enough.
right there from the graphic novel
There
I'm
you
writing
go.
as a preview.
There you go. All right, good.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. I like
All
it.
right, sweet.
Ooh, and when a laser blast hits the sand, it
Yeah.
turns it into like a glass, and that can be like evidence. You know, when someone
Yeah, I
could get
guess
killed, the fucking CSI Seaport come in, and
Yeah.
they're like, look, we can tell he fired here because of the little glass beads in the sand from the laser blast.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh Jesus,
Yeah.
I'm just fucking.
That's
this,
the forensic
this novel
evidence,
right?
yeah.
This
Now you-
thing's writing itself.
Now you've figured out forensic evidence and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Very good.
And Doritos are going to play a major role in this graphic novel.
Oh, they'll be in there. Yeah, we're already looking for sponsorship.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Well,
All
we've
right.
gone a bit over
Good.
time.
Yeah, we better end it.
Yeah. Did we just
gotta
end
say
it, or was that it? Was that it, or we can actually end it?
All right, we should end it. See
All
ya.
right. See ya. Bye.